Previously on Police Quest, this happened.
It's not wrong. I mean, yes, we were called to Aspen Falls. We arrested an insane naked man, and then we were told that we had to go and help Morales on a call.
Oh, yes.
Pulled over this vehicle right here. 83756.
83756.
Oh, 6. There's one woman in the car. She looks upset, but not dangereux.
Right. Nice.
The officer Morales' black eyes challenge you. She impresses you as being both arrogant and stubborn.
Oh, impressive.
Nice. Okay, so there was a throwaway line right around the beginning of the game when we were doing the briefing, if anybody remembers, where when he was dismissing everybody, Sonny said, try making right-hand approaches on your stops, right?
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's
so
right.
It
I
does
remember
sort
him
of
saying
mention that as well in the manual, but basically what they mean is they want you to walk around the side of the car like this, right, and then come around to the front to talk to people. It's not obviously a practice that is done by most California highway patrolmen and so on and so forth, but this is what happens if you don't.
Wow.
Yep. I don't know if this is like policy or if it was policy in the
A smart
early
cop
90s,
knows that you never approach a detained vehicle from the driver's side. Better crack open that officer's manual and bone up on correct procedures. I'm still talking. All right. So yeah, in order to not get flattened by a passing vehicle, you have to come around the front. I have to talk to Morales anyway, so.
Yeah, she's there. So.
Okay, boss man, you handle it. Why is the violator refusing to sign the fucking ticket, Morales? Who knows? Jeez. First I get this stupid cow, now I have to deal with you too. This policy about calling a supervisor for failure to sign sucks. Look, I don't need you. I'm taking her downtown. No, you're not. You're gonna stand right here until I have a chance to talk to the violator. The violator!
Let's go talk to the violator. It's like a spawn demon.
There's one
in the car. We already did that one.
Looking at the young lady, you see that she's pregnant. You introduce yourself to the woman and say, "How you doing?" Your signature on the citation is not an admission of guilt, ma'am. I don't care! You think I'm afraid to sign a stupid ticket? If I was to check for $10,000, I wouldn't say. I can't believe the LPD would allow someone like her to patrol our streets. What a waste of tax money. She's rude, abusive, insulting. I refuse to sign a ticket for anybody who calls me a fat girl. Would you please reconsider and sign the citation? Hell no! Take me to jail!
Is it just weird that she devolved into Jerry Seinfeld at the end?
Yes, thank you.
And then she ended it with like a silent fart.
Okay, so yeah, when you are taking somebody into custody, or basically they are refusing to sign, it says in the manual that you have to that there's an exception, basically. So on a refusal to sign a citation, you're supposed to advise the violator that their signature is not an admission of guilt, which we did. If they still refuse to sign, you've got to take them to jail. Mm-hmm. If the violator is required to post bond, or the violator is required to post bond before being released. The exception is pregnant women and the elderly.
Wow!
You have to advise the violators as above. If the violator still refuses to sign the citation, call a supervisor to the scene. I'm the supervisor, obviously. And so, yeah, we basically say that she is going to refuse to sign. So,
I'm not going to sign anything! All right, Morales. The violator said you were abusive and rude. Why don't I have a hard time believing that? Look, Sarge, it's obvious the lady's hysterical. She'd pop off if you looked at her funny. Pop off? She's been belligerent and hostile ever since I stopped her. She's begging for a night in jail. Do you know what jail's like, Sarge? So what are you gonna do, boss man?
So I could take her to jail, or I could basically witness her failure to sign. I sign in her place, and we send a citation to her by mail, basically.
All right.
So I'm going to witness the signature.
Wisely and correctly, you write, refusal to sign. Geez, where'd you get your training? Charm school? Just let her walk all over you, why don't you? Man, fuck Morales.
Yeah, she's got a bit of a chip on her shoulder.
I don't want to fire your stupid ass, but I will. The woman only winces as though the emotion of the situation is causing her physical stress. Can we look at her again?
Okay, I guess I thought maybe you go and talk to her. But
I'm not signing anything! Get out of here!
What's the deal with California Highway Patrol?
I'm pregnant! Can't you say I'm pregnant?
All
My stomach's huge!
Back on the beat. So now it's just a matter of doing some additional traffic duty.
All right, traffic duty.
Fun stuff. Yeah, I don't have to call it.
Traffic cops, traffic cops.
You just, yeah.
Since you've reached the end of your jurisdiction, you turn around and head in the other direction.
Yep, so we're just going to go back and forth on the highway here until we witness cars coming that are problematic.
Get ready, everybody. Oh!
There we go.
Wow.
Just like that one.
This guy's going fast.
Light up the cherries.
You decide not to pull over this vehicle.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't give you much time to catch up to them, unfortunately. So...
you can do it this time. I have faith in you.
There you go. It just must run. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna speed a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catch up with that one car. Now, there's a reason I didn't light up the cherries immediately, and you will. I'll let you know in a moment. But. Yeah, this funky music. There he goes
yeah.
again.
This guy's going fucking fast, man.
Cherries.
It's a black Dodge with the exempt plate of 12896.
Exempt plates. Okay, so that means that this car is exempt.
Exempt
obviously.
from what? I am the law. What does that mean?
Well, so 12896, right?
You really shouldn't be doing this while you're driving.
Oh yeah, probably very dangerous.
This seems not. You have dispatch to do this for you.
Yep. So this is the Sheriff's Department of the County of Jackson.
All right.
Yeah. So if I ended up pulling this guy over, basically he would chew me out, and then I would get in trouble, basically, because he's an agent.
You wisely.
He's another police officer, basically, and he's running to a sting operation or something. I forget what. But.
All right. Awesome.
Okay, that was the first one. There's like 3 more while we're on the highway.
Okay. Well, let's keep driving.
That'll happen right around the middle. That's what we're doing.
To this funky meat. The funky meat. That's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get down to the funky meat.
Enjoy that funky meat.
Oh, shit! Wow, this guy's going really fast. Play that funky music, my boy. Okay, here we Shit, we got an honest-to-God chase on our hands. The driver of the vehicle sees your lights and begins to pull over. Never mind.
This is actually some of my favorite music in the game. 601.
All right.
All right. So,
Mad pregnant.
Good. There you go. Orpheus 601.
Right.
It's just so funky and smooth.
The plate reads 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Somebody was not interested in trying hard to think of an original number when they wrote the plate for this.
God, no. The convertible only has one occupant. There's nothing unusual looking about him other than the fact that he's got no head. He's got a head. He's got a head.
The Headless Vetsman.
The Headless Vetsman.
Yeah.
It's
sad
there.
how the music stops when you got like a dialogue screen open.
Oh, this music.
I know, right? Like, I'm just gonna enjoy the music for a second because it's so nice. I may even actually find. I know that there's at least one YouTube video that just has this music on it that I might just end up linking so people can just enjoy it on their own.
We love you, Jan Hammer.
I know, so fucking good. Actually, so Jan Hammer did do most of the score for this game. The guy we're about to talk to, or about to pull over, is a guy named Orpheus Hanley, and he is actually another one. He's one of the audio engineers for Sierra in the era that this game was made.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah, it's his own face and everything. I looked him up.
Good lord, where'd you come from? You must have fell out of the sky, man. 'Cause I never saw you. Sir, I'll need to see your driver's license and feel regularly. You know I hire you? Jesus.
No.
I know. I was speeding. I had to do it, man. See, I'm on my way to this beautifully constructed female. A real Nubian queen. Try to picture it, officer. She's got these legs. Have mercy. They go all the way up. I can't help it if I'm a sucker for beauty. See, I was taking way too long to get to her house. Another 10 minutes and I wouldn't have been able to drive at all. You know what I mean, don't you, officer? Boners! I'm sure you wouldn't want a man in my condition driving around causing accidents now, would you? I was just trying to get off. The road, that is!
Oh.
All right, we're gonna.
These guys are real Billy D. Williams. I like them.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. Now, if this is one of the problems that I had originally, and I was talking about this back in Police Quest 1, if you just talk to somebody again...
Mr. Hanley, if you promise to slow it down, I'll give you a warning. Whoa, no kidding. That's what I call a man looking out for another man. Keeping all the peelies in life satisfied, you know what I mean? I do.
No, explain.
I hear you. Slow it down and have a good evening. Oh, I will.
So yeah, that's not what you're supposed to do. Obviously, I do have to give him a ticket. But yeah, so like sometimes I have this compulsion to talk to the people driving the vehicle again, basically because they just finished talking, and Sonny didn't say anything to finish it off, right?
Yeah.
But I forget that this isn't a game like Quest for Glory or something like that where you can actually choose what you say.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you talk to them again, Sonny's just like, yeah, I'll let you off with a warning, whatever. So instead, what I have to do is I have his license and registration. So I take them into the car and...
Let's run that shit.
Yep.
Let's run it. You insert the driver's license into the slot. It activates the computer. That's not really a thing.
All right.
It can't be a thing. It's not a real thing, right?
What? The license?
And entering the license into the computer. Orpheus Hanley, Fig Street,
Lytton, USA.
6.
So yeah,
yes, please.
Basically, it takes all of the information from the vehicle or the vehicle's registration and so on, and just pre-fills it for you. But there's a couple of things that you need. So there's another one of the huge pains in the asses here. Remember when we got out of the car and it very briefly flashed a number, the time slot?
Yeah.
Where it said 1601?
Yeah.
Was it 1601 or was it 1801? 1801.
All right. It was 6
sure
six o'clock. 6:01.
Yeah, so 1801.
So it's 1801.
So yeah. 1801. So actually, not this guy, not Orpheus, but the next guy that we pick up is actually going to contest his ticket later in the game. And if we get the wrong time on it, the charges will be dropped.
Spoilers.
And I won't get points for it. I know, but we're not going to do that. So,
jeez,
vehicle code. Sorry, man. So this guy was driving exceeding the maximum speed limit. That's a 22349.
22349.
Tickety.
You pull the ticket and the license out the computer and stuff him in your ass.
Nice.
That's the way of Sonny Bonds.
Sonny Bonds!
Sonny Bonds!
If Sonny Bonds was a Pokemon.
Oh yeah, give that ticket to him.
Slap it on his forehead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hanley, I sympathize with you, but you're gonna have to be more responsible when you're operating a moving vehicle. Gotta give me a ticket, huh? Well, that's just what I get for being a hero. You're just doing your job. Am I okay to go now? You're all set. Slow it down and have a good evening. Oh, I will. Nothing's gonna ruin that guy's evening.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, Orpheus, you're a saint.
Is that supposed to be Orpheus's music playing on his car? Or is that just...
I don't know.
Like on the soundtrack...
I think that's just his theme.
Yeah.
On the soundtrack is called
Orpheus's theme. Yeah. Orpheus anthem.
Orpheus's theme. The anthem of Orpheus Hanley, yeah. I only hope that if a video game ever has me as a guest star in it, I get music half as good as that.
Mm-hmm. Up ahead, you see a slow car impeding traffic in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane. Pull this guy. Nice.
You'll figure it out eventually.
The driver of the vehicle sees your lights and finally begins to pull over.
All right, 643.
643. Note it.
All right. Low
Right. I love how all the save games you have in there are just spoilers. Just
pay no attention to the save games.
Alright, what's going on in there? It's a lowered 58 Ford Fairlane. Nice flame job. Oh, the plate reads 2276. It's a low...
Okay. Same thing.
What? Is there smoke in there?
It's just like the Cheech-mobile from Up in Smoke. We're smoking Labrador,
Sir,
man.
I saw you driving because you were driving too slow in the fast lane and traffic was backing up behind you. You finished by requesting his driver's license and registration. What you talking about, man? You guys are always wanting to hassle me.
Wow.
Seriously, you can check on my ride. I have a brand new smuggler device. Just don't lean on my new paint job, man. After checking the registration, you hand it back to him, and he says, "Your pigs are all the same, man."
Okay, well, he gets no sympathy from us.
This guy's gonna fight the ticket?
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, you're restoring.
6:43. I'm just checking the time.
Oh, 6:43. This guy's gonna go to court and fight the ticket. Wow.
Absolutely. They couldn't only show him once in the game, right? All right. So military time, 1843. And the vehicle code is
too slow.
Too slow in the fast lane. 21654.
There you go.
Life in the fast lane. Done.
Ticket and license.
The computer.
Good.
Nice.
Good. Yeah, out. Sorry. Okay, he's still bouncing it.
Mm-hmm. He's bored, man. You just gotta play with that play with those switches. This is before ADD was a thing.
Oh man, I already forget this guy's voice. He's so not memorable. All right, here we go. After handing the ticket and license to Mr. Ruiz, he says, "Hey, man, you big zombies make me want to puke, man." I always make his man. "I see you in the people's court, man."
Sure.
"Judge Wapner will take care of you, I say." "And you have a nice day, sir."
Fuck you, Holmes.
Sonny realized
classic.
just how white he was at that moment.
All right, now there will be one more vehicle that we have to pull over, but that is all of the time that we have for this episode. Thank you very much for joining us in Police Quest Highway Patrol Stories, and we will see you guys again next time.
Yeah.
We're on the highway patrol.
Highway Patrol. We'll see you next time, man.